20 years ago, this was the scene of the last war on Earth. This Pacific island is where the future was built, where the old guard, the fossilized establishment, was brought down. 20 years have been spent building a new Earth, a world of plenty and peace. But the old guard never went away. The remaining monsters of the 20th century, the death lovers, the power brokers, the old men who lived on theft and hate, have formed a cabal with the intent to break the world apart. With new machinery unimagined by the outside world, they have incorporated the island into a newly grown chicane of similar islands. The Earth literally forced by machines to throw islands up into an artificial design. The cabal control their operations from the shielded island in the center of the chicane. Operations for war against a world that's given war up. It's up to the new society of 2032 to relearn war, to revive the last of the adaptive cruisers. Give it the ability to lend battle vehicles autonomous control by bonding their systems with the chip-contained minds of dead soldiers, and to send them all into the chicane to fight their way through to Island Zero and the nightmare waiting there to be set loose on the planet. These are hostile waters.
Hello everybody, my name is Dustin, and welcome to a new series called Hostile Waters and Taos Rising. Hope you guys enjoyed that intro sequence. I love it every single time. I will admit I have played this game quite a lot. In fact, I have replayed the whole campaign 30 times over at least. But I wanted to let you guys know, a few heads up, there's going to be some swearing, there's going to be some goriness in this game. If that doesn't appeal to you, you might want to skip this series. I'm just warning you ahead of time. But let's go ahead and get into it. This is going to be episode number 1. There's going to be a lot of talking, a lot of narrating. And you may have noticed I was a guy with a British accent. There's quite a lot of Britons in here, which I have no problems with whatsoever. It's still an amazing game. So let's get into it. Start out with the new game. Ooh, loading screen. I'll try not to be rude, but I'm going to try to... I don't know. I'll see how this goes, I guess.
Walker? Walker?
Morning, Church.
Good morning.
Have you slept?
I think I may have drifted for 5 minutes. It's hard, you know?
Ooh. Bodies aren't supposed to twist like that. I'm not picking at it, I'm just trying to have some fun.
I've had word from Minitech. They finished their report on the missiles and warheads.
I have the full analysis here.
No heat signature, self-replicating fuel, fast strike.
70% of the missile capable of carrying payload. I skimmed through it on the way up here.
There aren't many people who have access to these technologies. Any of these technologies, not anymore. A few of our people, 1 or 2 from Minitech, no more. We made sure of that. Over the past 20 years, we've had our agents keep close tabs on all the radicals, and none of them have developed any significant weaponry, certainly nothing of this magnitude.
Maybe a new group. One that slipped through the system?
Nobody slips through the system. We've got more agents out there than there are faction members. If there was a split, we'd know about it. For Christ's sake, we control most of them. They can't take a shit without us knowing about it.
Language.
Who then?
Come here.
So I wanted to point out this conference table is completely amazing. I mean, each personal monitor, they have like a holographic keyboard and everything, and then they got this huge display that I'm not gonna spoil it, but it is amazing. And yes, this is supposedly in 2032. It's a hologram. That's loading. Oh, there it goes. Ooh, it's the Earth.
Some months ago, it came to our attention that large shipments of raw materials were being routed to an island chicane in the Pacific Ocean. Central's records show that new research facilities are planned for the area and that some work has begun, but this doesn't explain the quantities that have been shipped there. 2 weeks ago, we sent a small ops team into the area to carry out preliminary investigations.
And?
Uh-oh.
And we haven't heard from them.
Ooh.
Their links have been disabled.
Any clues as to why?
Nothing but speculation and conjecture. But with that, alongside the attacks last night, the disappearance of 3 of our most prolific scientists over the past 12 months means we're fast running out of options. We need to act. At 4 o'clock this morning, Central gave the green light to reopen the Antaeus program.
The Antaeus program? But the Antaeus technology is gone. Destroyed. All the vessels disassembled after the war.
They were. All but 2. Look around you, Church. We use the same technology to purify the air, to provide food and clothing, to manage and maintain our environment. We've turned the technology into something that benefits every person in this city. Every inhabitant of the Earth.
I want one. If they haven't made a poster like this, I want somebody to make it for me. No, I'm messing, but I seriously want that poster. I would pay good money for that. Especially on like a canvas, that'd be nice. I'm not trying to hint at you guys anything. I just want a poster like that. Green ball's ready.
Sit down, Church.
I don't know what it's ready for, but it's ready.
There's something you don't know about the Antaeus cruisers. Information that only a handful of people have ever been privy to, and that's been kept classified for the past 20 years.
Okay.
I'm listening.
You've heard of Soul Catcher?
Classified 1990s American military program.
Oh.
Theoretical research into storing human brain functions on silicon. It was closed in the late 90s to make funds available for the advancement of the SETI programs.
Mostly correct, but it was never closed. Far from it. Every crew member on an Antaeus vessel was fitted with a Soul Catcher chip. If they ever died in combat, their thoughts, their abilities, their minds were stored on silicon, ready to be salvaged and used again to pilot a specially adapted craft built using the cruiser's onboard nanofactories.
Nice.
What'd you say?
That's not all. The Soul Catcher system proved fine for most tasks, but it was crucial that the captain of a cruiser should always be corporeal, a real human with a real mind. This presented the scientists and technicians with a problem. The chips could survive being inactive for years on end, but how could a human be stored? How could they put a human being in stasis?
How could they?
The answer, unfortunately, was that they couldn't.
Okay, so how'd they...
Walker.
Sir?
Hello.
Church.
Sir?
And
Have
Dustin.
you finished your briefing yet, Walker?
No, sir. I was just...
You were
It'll
just
have to wait.
Oh, never mind.
I've just heard from Central, and the news isn't good. Of the reactivations, only one has been successful.
Aww.
Antaeus Prototype 00.
What about 04?
Cerebral damage.
Ooh.
It won't respond to the reactivation signal. We'll have to go with just the one cruiser.
Oh.
It's within a day of the last known position of the Spec Ops team, and is in a serviceable condition.
When you say serviceable...
Uh-oh.
Propulsion is online.
Good.
Command is online.
Good.
The net link is working.
Okay.
Scanners are online.
Yeah.
The main guns are down. Replication is offline.
Oh.
Automated lifting is offline.
I don't care
How
about
much
it
can be
that much.
repaired using the nano repair systems?
Providing we're careful. Enough to hold the ship together until we can get it to a disused wet dock,
Got duct tape?
situated 65 kilometers east of the current position. A mini-tech repair team is being dropped into the area at 2300 hours today. They're going to stay concealed until the cruiser is within an hour of the wet dock. just in case we're being observed. They'll then activate the automated service systems and dock the carrier.
You know, I'm kind of curious if they enjoyed using the word wet dock as much as I do, because that sounds fun. It's just wet dock.
There's
wet
an
dock.
island lying off the bow of the cruiser. There should be enough scrap metal lying around there to get the creation engines back online.
Sure, yeah.
The reactivation system has built one Pegasus unit and one Scarab unit, equipped with a recycling unit. The Soul Catcher interface is badly damaged, however. Captain, you'll need to use the direct link to control those vehicles until we've got your Soul Catcher interface back online. Church, I want you to patch into the carrier's systems and see if you can diagnose what is wrong.
Okay.
Do whatever you can to get that interface system working. Walker, monitor progress and advise as necessary. I want hourly updates from both of you. Don't let us down.
Okay. So, resurrection. Objectives. Gather 3,500 EJ of energy. Both units must survive. Press the O key at any time to review your objectives. There is a tutorial. You're currently in the war room of the Antaeus class cruiser. While you're here, the game is paused. You can move the map with the cursor by holding down the middle mouse button and moving the mouse, and zoom in and out with the plus and minus situated at the top of the keyboard. If you hold the right mouse button over the map and move the mouse, you can rotate it. So I'm doing that right now. So I can just sit here and do this. Hit next. Important. Pay attention to the box situated at the top right hand corner of the screen as you progress through your missions. This is the command interface. It is malfunctioning at present, but when it is repaired, it will give you the ability to order your units in the war room and while you're directly controlling units. Okay. And there are 3 important things you should know about the command interface. You maximize and minimize the command interface with the space bar. Whilst in direct control of a unit, it is maximized, you cannot move the unit apart from looking around. When it is repaired, it allows you to change the default command for any selected unit in the war room. You will click on the unit, then the command you wish to give. It is a grid that uses the vehicle's movement keys when active. If you are directly controlling a unit, you must always close the interface if you wish to move the unit. And close this box by checking the green tick, and then press F1 or click on the map icon and the exit or exit icon in the command interface to exit the carrier. Okay, that's not bad. So we got Pegasus, we got a little scarab thing here. Whoa, gosh, sorry, I moved everything. So I'm gonna go ahead and click on the Pegasus here, and now you're currently controlling the lifting helicopter Pegasus. Pegasus has no weapons and is only capable of lifting objects from one location to another. Press return. All your vehicles are controlled using the same system by moving your mouse forwards and backwards. You can look up and down, which it's inverted. Or no, not inverted, thankfully. By moving your mouse left and right, you can turn your vehicle left and right. Try looking around. Oh, sorry, bumped the mic. All vehicle movement is controlled with the keyboard. Press W to move forward, S to move backwards. By using the combination of the mouse and keyboard, you can move all your units available to you. Move forward. Start gathering energy in the scrap. From the scrap lying on the island, or around on the island, you will need to move Scarab from the deck of the carrier to the marked point. Okay, so point the circular reticle at Scarab and press right click. Scarab is now targeted. To pick him up, move it closer until the reticle turns from green to red. So this is what it will look like from a distance. Green. When it turns red, then I can left mouse click.
Scanners are showing large amounts of metal concentrated to the southeast of the main crater. Once you have dropped Scarab onto the most easterly of the 2 beaches, you should move up to this area, salvaging whatever you can on the way.
Scarab is now underneath Pegasus. Do not use the left mouse button again. We'll get closer here. We'll get closer to the ground. Then we'll let go. And now it's saying press 1 once. So this is what happens when you press it once. In order for you to go to it, you have to hit it a second time. I'm done reading those, by the way. Now, just right click to locate one, and then left click to scan. Oh, mouse sensitivity is a little high. And pretty much what you do as well, that little click that you heard right here, that's me clicking my middle mouse button, which locks the rotation so I don't rotate like this, but I use Q and E to turn it instead. So if any time you hear that little click, then I'm using full keyboard to actually control and using my you know. Uh-oh. I think I broke the dialogue boxes. There we go. Yes, I know. A whole bunch of story and stuff that I don't have time to read because I'm already going like 14 minutes. And I do plan on just doing the first mission for now. Just like, you know, every game pretty much has a tutorial mission. That's fine. But I figured for right now this will do. So this game, bear in mind, much like a lot of other games, it's just a tutorial level. It's nothing great yet, but it gets crazy at certain points later on. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna get ready to go over there. For now I'm getting this one. Whoop. Oh, I had it activated, sorry. Go over this way. And I think we're gonna go hit that last one, that's it. I did want to mention too, heads up, I'm about to hit a key causing the whole screen to go white. 3, 2, 1, bloop. This is night vision. Obviously it's not night, so I can't see much of anything. Before I go falling off the precipice of a cliff. So there is a night vision. 3, 2, 1, bloop. There is a night vision for this game, but obviously I can't see anything right now, so it's not night. But it is pretty cool. I do like it.
This place reminds me of what it was like. This island was over a mile square, you know.
I've heard the stories, but I never thought. Good work. Now return to Antaeus for a full debrief.
Well, okay, that was part of the story that I skipped. My bad. So this is now, at the end of every level, there's always this huge thing. I will read it. Walker says, that should be enough energy to get some of your primary systems back online. Church is patching into the Soul Catcher interface at the moment. By the time you're at the coordinates we've set to your nav computer, it should be at least partially operational. Church says, you will still need to carry on collecting energy from scrap. We have to get as many systems as possible back online before you arrive at the wet dock. We'll let you know minimum energy requirements as soon as we can. Walker says, this is a crucial time for you, Captain. The cruiser is badly damaged by the prolonged submersion and is very vulnerable. That said, we do have the creation engines back online, so you'll be able to construct new units with any spare energy. Church says the bad news is that most of Antaeus' vehicle schematics are lost. Many tech engineers are working around the clock on updates, but it could take some time to get them integrated into your systems. Walker says, as an interim measure, Minitel agents think that they have located the wreckage of a Hornet-class single-seat helicopter about 3 hours from here. Its on-board systems should contain full schematics for replication. We'll brief you in full when we arrive at the location. In the meantime, familiarize yourself with the current global situation. So, I'm going to go ahead and call it here. I did already do some test recording and stuff. This is going to be what it is, DRG, Dusty Roads Gaming. But that will call this episode, guys. So thank you guys so much for watching this video. I really do plan on doing more. Just so you guys know, a lot of these are going to be more than 20 minutes. Of course, the first video probably not. I can tell it's already almost about 18 minutes. But I'm just letting you guys know that some of the missions later on get very involving and stuff, and sometimes take 20, 30, 40 minutes, maybe an hour. I'm not going to say that it will, but if it does take that long, then it takes that long. I do apologize. But I'm going to try to do one mission every recording, which is going to be about 24, 25 episodes. So hopefully you guys are going to enjoy this, because I already am enjoying it so much. I love this game so much. It's so good. I can't tell you guys enough how much I love this game. So thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you guys enjoyed this video, let me know down in the comments below. Hit that like button. I'm curious to find out if you guys are more interested in variety content, which I'm all for. I figure there's a lot of other videos on the channel right now. Some series have come to closes, others have not. But let me know how you guys feel about this. Should I continue playing this game? Should I not? It does get more gruesome and more gory later on, though. And of course, it's not like most realistic graphics, but it does get a little gross. So anyways, thank you guys so much for watching this video, and I'll catch you in the next one. Cheers.